Hi, this is Jeff Tricoli again with the Tricoli Real Estate team in South Florida as well as Georgia. Today I just wanted to talk to you about the documents you'll need to get your home sold in today's market. So are you looking to get your home sold right now? There is a lot of documentation you need to get through this process. That's definitely something we're here to help you with in terms of pre-list prior to actually getting your home on the market, getting your home on the market, as well as getting prepared once we get a contract and get to the closing table. There's definitely a lot of documentation we'll need, and we'll help you guide you through that process from every stage. So the first step to this pre-listing paperwork is going to be prior to whenever we come out to the home, we're going to send you a pre-list package. It's going to go over a lot of valuable information, a lot of questions, things that we're going to need to be prepared to have the best results in selling your home. Pre-listing stage, we'll need title insurance, maybe a copy of your deed, maybe upgrades, anything you've done in terms of upgrades to your home, whether it be the roof or the HVAC system or any other cosmetic things you may have done to improve your home. A list of this we always get prior to getting your home on the market, so we have this to feature to the potential buyers out there and show them the cost and what you've actually spent on your home. So the listing paperwork's a little bit easier in terms of getting this together. We're going to send a lot of your information out to the title companies so they can start a lien search, a title search, all these different things, and we're going to handle a lot of that stuff for you. There will be a few things we need. We do supply you with a net sheet, which shows you a breakdown of all the closing costs and actually what you're going to net on your home based on 3 different sales prices. And then we're also going to gather other information. We're going to also want a seller's disclosure. We are required to disclose, and it's always best to disclose what is any issues that may pertain to your home in terms of condition or anything you may have done, electrical, plumbing, because we want to cover you. We want to protect you throughout the whole process. So these are just a few of the many disclosures and paperwork we need throughout that listing process. So the final step of paperwork we'll need is during the offer and the closing process. So at this stage, you're gonna, obviously a contract that we're gonna thoroughly go over, whether you have an HOA or depending if the buyer has an FHA loan. There's gonna be documentation and disclosures that we're gonna have to go over and make sure we provide to the potential buyer and their agent. And then appraisals, inspections, we may have issues on the inspection that we have to discuss with that other agent, with yourself. So we're going to go through a lot of these things throughout the process. There is going to be paperwork. And then once we get to the closing table, you're going to have a closing statement that we're going to have to go over and make sure all the numbers are correct, as well as other documentation that you may have to sign once we close on the property. So one of the great points is a lot of these things you already have, and we will provide a lot of these things. So we're going to make that whole process as smooth and easy as possible for you. One of our biggest value propositions is making this process as easy as possible. So that's where we're going to come in and really guide you through all this and provide a lot of this documentation or go out and find it for you. So we're definitely going to make this process really, really easy for you. So again, this is Jeff Tricoli. Just wanted to summarize basically all the documentation that's typically needed for closing. Every sale is going to be unique, so it's very important you give us a call, set up a free consultation, have us come out there. We'll go over a lot of this stuff. We'll guide you through it. We'll make it really easy. So please just feel free to call us, email us, go to our website anytime, and we'd love to set up a consultation with you.